you guys missed out on the sponsors already, here they come. This is Tequila's Mexican Restaurant,
All right.
721 West Washington Street, Benton, Illinois.
Another damn good match for you guys. Will Freeman and Mike Frantz.
Oh, this is a great matchup coming up. This is brought to you by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. It's 117 East Main Street, Benton, Illinois.
You guys got this on your phone, share it.
Bonfire Grill. I want some Bonfire Grill. Woo! Dunnigan's Collision Center. I tell you what, they do more than collision repair. They do customizing and restoration too. That's Dunnigan's Collision Center. It is your right to select who fixes your car in an accident. Jamerson Auto Sales. Billy Jamerson brought this tournament together. On cue, made it a legend. Let's do this thing. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the scoreboards updated. We've got the Gio's Pizza in our bellies. That was fantastic today. This is a combination you got to see to believe. Go get your car fixed and go fishing while you're waiting. It's Gale's Auto Repair and Bait Shop, Waltonville, Illinois. La Fiesta Authentic Mexican Grill. It's authentic. It's Mexican. It's on a grill. La Fiesta. All right, here we go. The next match is going to be a doozy. Will Freeman versus Mike Frantz. Illinois versus Kentucky. Owensboro versus wherever the electrician is from. It doesn't get any better than that. If you were here in the studio earlier, you got to hear a little bit of Will Freeman's vocal stylings. You're talking about a man who is a fan of my karaoke in Will Freeman. He realizes you don't have to have talent to get up and sing like a songbird. Yeah, this is going to be an exciting one, folks. I'm really looking forward to it. Timothy Johnson says, call the medic.
Midnight.
Timothy Johnson is out.
Huh? Ain't bad.
All right, I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. Let Mickey take care of you a little bit.
Randy Johnson Jr. versus Robert Marino. Robert Marino, Randy Johnson Jr. Table 3.
All right, here we are. This is the next match. This is Crazy Bob and Mickey Hammond here on the live broadcast on Q Broadcast Network, coming to you with a top-notch matchup. Here.
This is going to be a good one.
It's going to be a really good one. We got West Frankfort, Illinois versus Owensboro, Kentucky. These are two hotbeds of pool players.
Austin Augustus, this is in Benton, Illinois, the southern portion of Illinois, right off Interstate 57, pretty much smack dab in the middle of Mount Vernon and Carbondale, Illinois, home of SIU.
Go Salukis.
Go Salukis. I see we got Ashton on here, Mike's kid, saying go dad.
Oh, there you go. All right, we won't make too much fun of him then.
Nope.
What do you think he's going to do? Do you think he's going to stab at this knot? Almost has to, doesn't it? He's thinking about something.
Well,
Leave it just in case, right?
Yeah, he kind of does. I mean, the 2-ball will go too, but without the 9. I mean, it'll go off the 9.
He wants to go rail first to get into the 9.
It's probably a safer shot.
Yep.
Because the 8-ball's there.
Oh, he goes into the. Is he going to get shaped? No, he's just going to get hooked by it.
Yep, he can hit the wrong side of it, but that ain't enough.
What do you think? You got to swerve that sucker in? Hey, we've heard this song before.
Yeah, a couple times today.
It's the best move there.
Austin's from Paducah in Schuyler Country, Dwayne Jenkins area.
Yep.
Oh, I know who Austin is.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Hi, Austin. This is Crazy Bob. I don't know who you are.
Well, this is Mickey Hammond, and I do know who he is.
Well, come on down, Austin. Next time we have a tournament, befriend old Billy Jamerson. He'll put you on the list if you want to get in and play.
Where Mike's a little torn, the jump shot it's a risky scratch shot.
Yep.
Because it's hard to, you got to get some draw.
Luckily, this 4-ball's out in the open, so he just doesn't have to do a lot of shape.
As long as he can make it and not scratch, yeah, the 4-ball's wide open.
In fact, if he just kind of hits it a little soft, he might be able to get it to go, but you don't want to leave it in the hole either if you miss.
No, you're right. And he's going to hit it at speed where it shouldn't,
Yeah.
They don't hang up on valley tables very often.
And he drains that and the 7-ball. Let's go ahead and
get straight in on the 4-ball. That's a fantastic shot.
It doesn't get much better than that. That's going to really put him in a driver's seat in this game to get draw first blood.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming he'll just lay up and play the 5-9 combo here. I mean, he can go across table if he wants.
Yeah, I think he just goes to the combo.
I mean, it's easy enough combo.
It's in the pocket.
It's not really a risky shot. Yeah, you're right, Austin. That was a great shot by Mike. And we're in for a hell of a match here, I can tell you that.
I tell you what, these guys have come for bear. These are two great guys, too. I mean, we've spent a lot of time with them just coming down to these tournaments. Mike Frantz has really done well in the arthritis tournaments back in Evansville back in the day.
Yeah, Mike's actually from our area, close to Owensboro, about 45 minutes from where we're at in Evansville.
Part of the tri-state that makes up the On-Q Billiards family. Southern Illinois, Southern Indiana, and Western Kentucky.
Of course, I played with Will for 20, 25 years.
Of course, I've been alive at least 25 of those years.
Yeah, you have been alive most of those years.
I've been playing with Mickey for close to 4 years, 5 years maybe, 4. Hard to say. All right, here we go.
And a dry break and an open table.
With a shot on the one that can't be beat.
And a carom off the 2 into the 9.
Carry off 2 to the 9 is possible, but the 2 looks like it's going to be pretty easy too. So,
He's looking at the carom right now.
yep. I'll tell you what. It looks like he's going to wink at it and then wink at it with the other eye. He's double checking.
It's never a good sign when a song like this comes on. As soon as
Are you caught in a trap?
As soon as your opponent gets out on out like that.
Oh.
I'm getting down to hit the cue ball. I'm thinking, oh, great music.
This is some extra commentary from Will, the electrician Freeman.
Will comes over and during his match with a little commentary and a little bit of humor.
I tell you what, the players down here really enjoy the coming in and doing the live stream. We all joke around and have a good time. It's really a great tournament.
It is. It's a group of fantastic people down here in Benton and the surrounding area.
They couldn't treat us any better, could they?
No, they're great.
But don't get me wrong, we're rock stars.
We deserve to be treated
Yeah,
good.
we deserve to be treated better than we do, but they treat us great.
They do. We can't complain.
All right, I think he's going to stop this ball and go for the carom.
And I think the reason is getting from the 3 to the 4.
Well, if he hits it hard enough, it's
It's
likely.
safe.
It's very likely the 2 ball goes up table, and then the cue ball's left in that pile of stuff.
I know what they are.
We got a little Elvis in the background.
Calcutta is 900,
Caught in a trap.
600, 2, 150.
I tell you what, that was the fastest beer I've ever had in my life. I got it going down in about 15 seconds flat.
400 and 240.
Yep. Put her on the mic. Uh-oh. Crazy Bob just did something with his beer. I moved the scoreball overlay on accident. Bear with me, folks.
See, I think Mike drew that back a little far to be able to shoot that shot, really.
Yeah.
It made him.
I thought he was just going to stop it because it
I
didn't.
did too. That was a forward shot.
And especially because what happens with the ball is the cue ball goes into that pack more and
Right.
makes it so more of a two-way.
Yeah, when he drew that back that much, he had to shoot that with a draw and create a draw angle. That was tougher. Okay, what table?
Bruce Wilkinson is asking, is this the NZ? I'm assuming NZ is New Zealand 9-ball nationals. This is absolutely not the NZ 9-ball nationals. What this is the monthly tournament here at Brew 2 in Benton, Illinois. It's in the tri-state area of Indiana, Illinois, and Kentucky. And this is a race to $700 entry 9-ball tournament. Now we have monthly tournaments down here. Various things. We've had pro-ams down here. We've had other stuff. All right, a lot of stuff's going. But these are very good players. And, I mean, there's no shame in losing a match to any of these players. Bob Shug says, are you in New York? No, we are in Benton, Illinois, Southern Illinois. Home of Brew 2. This is the On-Cue Broadcast Network. This is Crazy Bob broadcasting to you live from Benton. And this is the monthly tournament. Race to 7 9-ball. Race to 7 in the winner's bracket. Race to 7
table
losers.
Number 2. Table number 2. Mike Duncan and Chris Esker. Chris Esker, Mike Duncan.
These are
table
two
number
strong players. Now, he played that two-way, and I tell you what, that's a really good shot. No, he didn't get the 9-ball into the corner like he was looking. But
Boy,
he
can
hit
he
it
see
soft
that
enough.
2-ball?
No, he cannot see it.
You sure there's no window between that 8 and
I'm
5?
pretty sure. I mean, maybe he could.
Because if there is, I'm thinking a bank on the 9.
That's possible. But you know what? They could do this. Is
If not, the
full
2-ball
cue
cut.
jump.
Yeah.
Full cue. I mean,
Yeah.
because you just got to jump the little corner of the ball. I don't know what you call the corner of the ball. Just a sliver of it. And that's a lot more controlled than your full jumps.
Bruce Wilkinson. No, this is a tournament, monthly tournament here in Benton, Illinois. Bob already responded.
Yeah, I already went over that.
My bad. I was busy calling the next matchup.
I know. We do a little bit of everything down here. Run the tournaments, put the scores in online, so you've got the brackets to be able to look at online. We found that was a lot better because then you don't have to scroll. We don't have to do the scrolling around.
He played it. He could see enough to make it.
He played it and made it, and the angle we had didn't
fantastic
do it.
shot.
We couldn't see it. That's unfortunate because that was one hell of a shot.
Yeah, if there's one thing we do here at On Cue Billiards, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's
Yeah.
a lot.
I tell you what, I mean, it's it's been a pleasure to be a part of it, and see it grow from what it became, from its very start. And I tell you what, everything that we wanted to get accomplished, we did, and I really am proud of everything because
when we show up at your place, we're not just running the stream, we're running a bracket, we're running the player auction.
hell, we got
the
bags of money for the players to win.
We do. We got all the money here. We could leave if we wanted, which I've contemplated a couple times.
I tell you what, get in the thing and win this sucker. Get in the thing and win this bag of money.
Well, I say when I got the money in my hand, I ain't gonna win nothing.
I tell you what is the? Do you know the payouts?
Yeah, the first place total is around 2,000.
Damn, I tell you what, that'll work. All right, he gets a good break. Ball's made. He's got a shot on the one. What more could you ask for? Book. Oh, do you know what the E of Wayne Jenkins? I guess what the book of Wayne Jenkins is. I'll look it up. If we get you back on here, maybe we'll get you to see that.
Not Wanye.
INS.
W-A-Y-N-E, not Wanye.
Oh.
Wanye.
Black Belt Billiards by Hurricane Wayne Jenkins. I've heard that he's working with Skylar possibly to do an update to this book. It's actually a collection of drills that were worked on with when he was working with with Skylar when he was younger. Don Gladish says, "Good luck, Mike Frantz." I tell you what.
Don Gladish, a heck of a player out of
That's everything
Indiana.
I've heard about him. I've not played with him, but I've heard so much about him from people like Jim Wheeler, actually.
Yeah.
All right, I put a link in there to the Black Belt Billiards. I'll throw that up there for a little bit.
Click on the link there, and you can see how to get Wayne's book. I think it's only about $20 too, so the price is good.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
Most tutorial type books for pools up in the $40, $50 range.
I tell you what, if I could shoot like Wayne Jenkins just from reading the book, man, I'd buy 10 of them.
Well, Will got on the wrong side of that 6 ball. It's going to make him work a little bit to get on the 7 now. He can choose to go down under it or try to go into it and push it towards the pocket, or just maybe back over. Which he hit that really good. That's a tough shot to hit. A lot of people draw that ball and they get down long.
He kind of wanted to be on the other side of it, but I think that'll work out. Okay, you can use the 9 balls to stop. Or just make it right there. Just do whatever you want to do. You know, when you play that good, that's pretty awesome. I was telling him to use the 9 balls to stop, but hey, you carry him into it and make it, it's just as good, isn't it? The electrician strikes. He's on the board. This is a 2-1 match. We have got a match here. This is On Cue Broadcast Network. Mickey Hammond and yours truly, Crazy Bob, on the microphone here in the broadcast studios.
Studios?
Studios.
We're in a studio.
Well, it's a little stage in the corner of a bar, but we'll call it the On Cue Broadcast Studios.
We do.
Actually, that was my basement one week.
Right.
Oh, we do have fun here. All right, I'm putting the bracket back up, pinning it to the top of the context. right. There's a whole lot of movement, but not a lot of make.
And I think he can see the one ball.
He can at least see the rail, but the problem is no balls went down.
No.
Hoping everybody's enjoying this here. We're enjoying bringing it to you. We'd like to ask you guys to go ahead and share this again because, well, it's your shares and stuff. That's the lifeblood of getting the people watching these great tournaments. And that's what we have.
Score. It did? Whatever. What table was you on? 4? Chris won 7-6.
All right, thanks a lot, Brian Harder. We appreciate your shares. Sharing is caring. That's what they always tell us. All right, it's looking like Mike Frantz is getting himself a little bit wide open here. Nothing too difficult here. I guess the toughest shot is getting back on the 6, and there's not much difficult about that. Just draw back. Well, that angle, he might come off the rail, it'll spin and come back. You got to open up the stroke a little bit to do either way. And he went with draw. Giving himself enough to go off of the side rail and back out for the 7. Now he can come into this ball off the end rail and come back up, or he can come off the other way and spin back around. Both ways work. He chose the first. And stun over for the 9 ball. This is an easy peasy out, giving Mike Frantz the 3-1 lead if he gets these 2 shots. Looks like Will Freeman is going to concede that game. These players respect each other. They know each other's games. They know that that's a shot that he's going to make 99% of the time. All right, Mike Frantz takes a 3-1 lead. These short races,
All right,
nothing
table
is
number
safe.
4. We got Josh Franklin and Steve Boucher. Steve Boucher and Josh Franklin, table number 4.
This is a great matchup. We've got Owensboro's Mike Frantz versus West Frankfort, Illinois' Will Freeman.
Yeah.
You've got a battle against 2 great players.
And Mike's on the top side right now.
2 local legends.
I drink rum and orange. That's what I drink. That's what I've drank for years.
What's that 2 ball going to look like? That's the question.
Not good. I mean, he
It's
can
not great. I mean, I'll tell
he
you
can see
what.
it.
He might be able to even cut it.
And with a 3 ball in the middle of the table, as long as you don't wind up behind
As long as you
something.
get somewhere. I'll tell you what, if you get lucky, you might even. Worst case scenario, he can do a nice safety here.
I don't know if he can get him behind that 6 ball.
You don't know.
He might be able to.
I mean, he could bring the 2 ball all the way up table and just leave behind the. I'm not sure what that is. Is it? I can't tell what that ball is. 4 ball.
Yeah, well, he can probably get behind the edge of the 6 and the 4.
Yeah.
And bank the 2 ball 1 rail down to the end rail.
Back down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to go.
He's gonna
looking
try to go for it.
He's trying to cut it.
Well, he's looking for it.
I got no doubt the ball cut. But he's going to play the safety, yeah.
Yeah, he's rethought it. And that's the shot I was looking at.
Yeah, good shot.
Just because I don't know how to shoot doesn't mean I can't read a table a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
For as bad as I play, I sure talk a good game.
Well, you talk a lot.
Every once in a while I get it right.
Right.
All you do is put in a massive amount of words, and eventually something works. All right, Chrissy Perlowski. She's coming out here, been a Mike Frantz fan all day long. Hopefully she's sharing it so all of Mike Frantz's friends can get on this stream and see what this tournament's all about. It's great.
Speaking of, I do some sharing myself.
Hey, Richard Johnson, Tim Richardson, where'd you guys hear about all this? Actually, why don't you guys all tell us? Anybody who's listening or watching, go ahead and tell us where you heard about this tournament, where you heard about this live stream. Tell me if you guys have liked the On-Cue page. Let's get some conversations going. See Chris Helm join. See Mickey Hammond joined. I suppose he's sharing it. Sharing is caring. Chris Helm plays out of the home bar that we're from, Bob's Lounge, back in Evansville, Indiana. We love Bob's Lounge. Hannah was watching. Hannah, Chris Helm's daughter, is one of our favorite bartenders on earth. All right, here we go.
Did Mike
Mike
get a ball in
Frantz.
hand out of that? I had my head turned. Didn't
Mike
see.
Frantz back out into the open with another opportunity for a run out.
I think the 4-ball slide past that
Bob
6.
Shug says he found out about this from Facebook. Well, have you liked the On-Cue page? If so, if not, go ahead and do that because you can get to see more contests like this. That's going to be a little bit of a rough leave.
Yeah, it is.
I liked him stunning it, going down towards it to leave for the combination. And he goes for the cut and drains it, center pocket. Puts him right back in shape to where he wants to be for this out.
Absolutely. Well, Randy McDuffie, we're glad our stream came across, and we're glad you're joining and watch with us.
Hey, I tell you what, Randy, the best way to do it is to get in some tournaments. You can always get in some little tournaments in your local area. We have a lot of $10 tournament entries. Getting into a pool league is something that really a lot of the higher-rated players can mentor you to get to play better. I say that, but nobody can teach me apparently because I'm stunted. Thanks a lot, Richard Johnson, for joining us. I tell you what, like our On-Cue Billiards page, we do a lot of these tournaments. And I said this Pro-Am that we had last month, we're looking to do more of that stuff in the future. If we can get more pros involved in these free tournaments, man, I think it's a revolution is to be made in the pool world. I can't see where that's going. It's going to go into the side pocket. I was actually looking at the table and not at the deal. That's going to put Will Freeman right back in the thick of this match. I wish I had a quarter for every time I did that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I wouldn't need Free Pool Friday.
No.
I just have a stack of quarters as high as my house. I'd have to plow. I'd have to separate them like the Red Sea just to get inside.
I was surprised that Mike didn't try to pull that ball and come down long to take that scratch out of the equation.
Yeah.
He could have put right on that.
And he doesn't mind having a little angle for that shot. So it's not like he has to get just perfect, you know. You know, a player like me, yeah, I need to get it a little perfect, you know, because I'll miss those shots. But these guys make the shots, so he was playing a little risky to try to get perf. Corey Grant, good young player, plays out of Bob's Lounge a little bit at least. Nate McGahey, nice to see you back. Sharing is caring to you two guys. Oh, I know you were listening to me earlier there, Randy McDuffie. I'll never forget. Oh, look where that one is. That's really a tough place for that one to be.
Yeah, it is tough.
If you could see it through the big scoreboard, it'd be nicer. Thank God we left it a little see-through so you can check it out. Yeah, we like to also talk to the people who are out there and making comments on the page. It's kind of nice for us. It gives us some stuff to talk to.
So Rick,
Jason Hancock says, hey, Crazy Bob. Hey, Jason Hancock. Good to see you join us.
He tried to tie the two up, I thought, but he didn't. Now that shot's makeable from here, I think.
I mean, he's just got to, well.
The one ball's off the rail.
Let's see a different angle of that.
Yeah, it is off the rail. It's makeable.
Is this one where you might hit it a little hard to crush the angle, crush the pocket?
On a valley tail, you can bend them rails through there, so.
We'll see how the Ridgeback rail handles it. I might just hit it 100 miles and get lucky. But that's because I don't know how to shoot.
Hey, Vernon Douglas, welcome to the stream. We appreciate you watching. You're welcome for the stream, Randy. We're glad we have the opportunity to provide a free stream with some good pool to the players out there that's in Facebook land. And I guess the shot's a little tougher than what I can see from here because Mike gave it back.
All right. Looks like he's giving it back. I'm not exactly sure what the discussion is about. I think it's just some pool players talking some pool, enjoying the match. Just taking time to smell the roses, we'll say. One thing for guys out there who would like to have this kind of thing come in, one thing we need is to have a bar that has a pretty good internet connection. So that's one thing.
Yeah. And he missed a one altogether.
So he was trying to carry him off of it, maybe? Or he was trying to do the shot we were talking about. I'll tell you what. That was as good of an 8-ball shot as I've seen. Little joking from Will Freeman coming in after that shot.
I mean, that one goes, but you got to fire it. Because then if you don't fire it, it has no chance. That's why if I hit the one, I could carry the 8.
Well, this puts Mike Frantz in the driver's seat.
It definitely does.
Yeah, I think if I hit the very edge, I can make the 8 more possible. But the one would go.
All right. This is the OnCue Broadcast Network. Benton's Brew $200 entry 9-ball tournament. This is a winner's bracket match between Mike Frantz and Will Freeman, two top dogs who come here often and always place high. Well, they're facing a situation where they're going to be placing high again in this one. Now, he's giving himself a lot of
Just
angle
got
here.
a little different because now he's got to move the cube on way more than he wanted.
I think he wanted to spin off that rail and come towards that 6 a little more, too. That cut wasn't too difficult for him. Let's look at the speed. It's going to be close.
Boy, how perfect. How good he hit it.
I tell you what, I'm not sure you can hit that much better. Ah! All right, he gets back up behind the 9. This is kind of a gut check shot here. And he drains it center pocket. Nice shot. Right off the face of the pocket. All right, Mike Frantz goes up 4-2. This match has had everything in it. These guys are great players. Brew 2's monthly 9-ball tournament. This month is a $100 entry. Non-handicapped. Race to 7 9-ball tournament. Brady McIntosh says, thanks for the broadcast, people.
So Mike leads with a 50% deficit over Will right now with a 4-2. Mike's breaking. Mike's break has been good throughout the tournament today. Oh, a last minute kick.
Donnie Phelps is back at home watching. Nice to hear from you there, Donnie. Look at this shot. That's going to leave a hell of a fucking spot for Mike Frantz to get to. Darren Kostecki saying, I'll take Freeman for 250 PM me. We got a confident player here. You need to share that out to the world. Hell, share the post. Let's get everybody watching this thing. Well, Tom Fan, I see your point about putting players on the clock. And that's something we might do in the future. I mean, like I said, some matches are more so than others that way. So I think this is a pretty fast-paced match. I don't think it would have even run into an issue. But I know why they do that. And in fact, with our a lot of people talked about John Hennessy playing slow in our Pro-Am match, which made it kind of go long. But I tell you what, I want the best pool to be played as well. So, all right, Will Freeman snaps the 9 like a boss. That's an excellent shot. Mike Frantz, Will Freeman. This match is everything it's been billed to be. 4-3 match in Brew 2's monthly 9-ball tournament. All right, looks like Will Freeman's also going to get the break, so this puts him in a real opportunity to tie this match up. Every ball on the table is looking for a home. You can see the 1 ball, or no, that's not the 1 ball. You can see the 5 ball. Looks like someone's been eating his Wheaties, but he's not going to be real happy with the leave of the 1. Got a hell of a matchup here in the losers bracket coming up with Wayne Jenkins and Chris Austin. We think that's probably going to be your next matchup on the TV table. We know Chris Austin begs to be on the TV table every single match he plays. Don't get me wrong. I think if I played as well as Chris Austin, I'd want to be on the TV table myself. All right. I see a guy there who's liking on Cube Billiards. It's a lot of Chinese letters. We want to welcome you to the live stream.
Robert Marino over Randy Johnson 7-3. Yeah, I got pretty good.
All right, barring some sort of slip-up, Wayne Freeman is going to get right back in this match and tie it up. This is one hell of a matchup we're watching. Thanks, Tom Van. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Mike Frantz is going to concede that. Will Freeman does his work, gets out. Break and run. Give that guy a patch.
Give me a 9 on the snap, man.
Oh, we don't do that because we're not gay.
Why not? That's the first time in 37 breaks that I broke and had a shot at the one and made a ball.
That's all it takes.
Well, it takes a little more than that to make it.
Well, an alternating break deal, you can't if you do it. You can't do it every time.
No, I'm saying when I break.
Yeah.
I won for 37.
All right.
I have a stat.
Here comes Mike Frantz trying to return the favor.
I have a stat now.
Well, Will Freeman, you had me at you're a fan of my karaoke. We're going a little back and forth here with the players. We all have a good fun together. Don't get me wrong, this is for a lot of money. How many players are still in it? I'm not sure. About 8? 10?
But they're dropping pretty fast.
It's a guess. It's hard to say.
8 here, 4, so 12. But they're 12, 8 losers, 4 the winners.
All right, 12. 8 the losers, 4 the winners. All right, he gets a nice shot on that. I tell you what, Will Freeman is starting to look like he's getting into his own stride. He's having a little fun on the table, moving the cue ball around pretty good, making balls. This is not an easy shot. It's got kind of a smallish window for the lead. All right, let's see what he's going to do with this ball. I guess it's going to go to the side. Does that make it to the side? Bank combo to the 7, maybe. Maybe just play safety. He's getting down and looking at it. Christopher Bevel asks Will why he's not wearing a skirt that matches his glove. They're getting a little harsh there on the, but it's good for a laugh. I think Will look good in a black skirt.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I may or may not have won about $3,200. 100% the same person. Off off $260, I cashed out for almost 33.
Just now?
Today alone, I just cashed out for 14.
All right, that answers the question. It goes, but so does the cue ball, man. That's tough.
Basically, what I'm asking is, you lie and say, hey, Billy's going to buy a bar of drink. That would be fair.
All right, that leaves a wide open table for Mike Frantz with ball in hand. This is his to get back on the winning side. Donald Phelps is eating ham and watching this. That's exciting. Boo!
I know. I'm so proud of myself, kind of not really.
That's why I was throwing some random shit.
I don't even know what that means. But I'm with you on it. Let's do it. Let's just throw it at people.
Go hit a button with
Hey, I'm right here.
Maybe it hits his face and it comes back as 100.
There you go.
hit a button with you.
He draws back.
So I'll go hit a button with you.
Seriously, I'll give you 20 right now to put in there, and you hit that. I look. Here's the deal at this point. I don't think it matters.
Dustin Jennings says, how about those Celtics? How about those Celtics? All right, he comes off the rail. It looks like he's going to come back. Not sure where it's going to end up, but it's going to leave him straight in for the corner pocket. Will Freeman's going to go ahead and concede that 9 ball. That's a real nice out there by Mike Frantz, but he was helped there by the scratch from Will Freeman. I guess we'll go ahead and ask you guys to go ahead and share this. This is one heck of a match right here. 5-4, two of the top players in this tournament. I say that, but there's a lot of players. The next match is going to be the losers bracket. It's going to be Chris Austin versus Wayne Jenkins.
Me that he wants to show a little bit of appreciation for all you guys coming out. Anybody that wants a drink can go to the bar and order whatever drink you want. Billy Jamerson has agreed to pay for it. So if you want a drink, go to the bar. Billy Jamerson's going to pay for it.
All right, if anybody heard that announcement, they know that I'm going to step away from the mic here and go to the bar. Because Billy Jamerson is just buying a round of drinks for everybody at Brew 2. It's time to get our drink on.
Hey, are you going to get one?
Hell yeah, I'm going to get one. Is the Pope Catholic? Let's do it. I hate to put you guys out, but hey, we got free drinks to drink. I can't. You got to get your own.
Well, as you heard, Billy Jamerson offered to buy everybody in the bar a round. So Bob sprinted to the bar. It's a fantastic shot by Will. And I don't think he got any love out of it. Get my Coke. Well, everybody's congregated at the bar to get their free drink from Billy Jamerson. Billy puts this event on every month. He just wanted to show some gratitude and appreciation for the folks that come out, and he wanted to offer everybody a drink. It's pretty nice of him. There's another good shot by Will, and he just keeps, they ain't getting no easier, let's just say that. Yeah, Billy's handing out drinks and high fives. Of course, my comrade, Bob, was one of the first ones up there to get his. I think Will likes the scratch here. I think that's what he's worried about. He missed it, but he kind of got away with it there. And I think Mike is wired up behind the 9-ball. He definitely is. Crazy Bob's back with his drink in hand.
I will say this. Bob never met a
Free,
wild turkey on the rocks he didn't like.
especially when it's free.
I tell you what, when it's free, I love it. All right, looks like Mike's going to have a tough shot here on this kick, but it's close to the pocket. He could go.
It is, yeah. Well,
I think he's going to get pretty lucky on the
he
lead.
missed it really good.
It gives him distance. It's a tough shot here.
Oh, yeah, he's on the rail.
Yeah.
I mean, he can cut it or bank it, but neither one's tough from where you're sitting.
All right, if you guys hear anything jingling in the background, it's probably just me drinking my bourbon. Ooh. Ooh. Wait for it. Oh, look at this. Look where he got hit behind the 9.
I think he
I
got
tell you
away
what, he
with
missed
it.
good too.
I think he got away with it.
I tell you what, I got wild turkey on the rocks here, Richard Johnson. That's my motto. TJ Hammond's back at home watching online. Missed the free drink bought by Billy Jamerson. I tell you what, if you don't love, we went over there, got a picture of me, Chuck Thompson, and Billy Jamerson with a pile of money, some free drinks in tow. That stuff's going to be on Facebook tonight, and it's fun.
Can't go wrong.
I tell you what, this match it's lived up to the billing, hasn't it?
Yes.
Which, it doesn't get much better than this. I'm talking about the free drink. Gotta shake it. Yeah. Oh, he's jacking up. Here comes the jump. What a
Wow,
shot!
What a shot. Definitely earned. You know, what do you do? A guy makes a shot like that? And, I mean,
Watch.
it's a great shot.
169 right now. The highest was 287. Yeah. I appreciate it.
And Mike comes away. Will concedes, gives Mike a 6-4 lead.
That puts Mike Frantz on the hill first. This has been one hell of a battle with a lot of great shots. We appreciate it. We put a lot of work into it, but it's one of those things that
We said that when we did this. I don't know how many streams I watched, and I'm over here watching the typing in, and nobody answers. And they don't hardly ever talk. They're never at mic, so we try to stay on the mics. We get a little silly, crazy.
yeah, Rusty's asking, do you still want that wheel for 250?
We're interactive with the players.
Well, and it just creates a general buzz and an excitement. And I think that's what we're trying to do more than anything, just for the entire tri-state area. I think
Well,
we
we got
found a whole
Mike
lot
on
of
the
people
hill and
here
breaking,
because
huge
we
advantage for
facilitate
him.
it. We're in kind of the middle of the area.
Although the last couple of
What
breaks he's
happens
had,
is
he's been kind of wired
there's
up and
the
didn't
Mike
have much of a
Francis
shot.
that wouldn't come over for a Benton tournament, but because we're doing this kind of stuff, it brings people together, and there's a rivalry between the
And
the
again,
tri-state area, which
nothing
we really
fell, but
enjoy.
he
I mean,
did,
that's one of those things.
he
In
double
fact,
hooked Will,
Longview has BCA
6
pool
ball
leagues
had him,
in
and the 5
Illinois,
ball rolls in the
in
mix there as
Kentucky,
well,
and
and
in
gets him.
Evansville. So it's really nice. So Grayville, Illinois, Owensboro, Kentucky, also Evansville, of course. So it's just it's something to us that
Will's going to
anytime
opt to
you can
push
bring
out here. Of course, it's
excitement
about his only
into,
option.
The
tie
pool
up a
arena,
ball.
what you've got is a recipe to get more people out, to get more people jumping in. Absolutely. I mean, and that Pro-Am tournament, wasn't that great? when we started doing this, we didn't think we would do that
I see
necessarily.
Mike
Certainly
trying
not
to
this
carry
quick.
him off this one
You know,
ball and banking
we've
the,
been doing it for
banking
about
the
a year
one ball
and a-
back
year
down
and
table
a
and trying to
quarter
put the
now.
cue ball into the
So,
9. The 9
the
will
first
pass by the
ideas
8.
of it
So,
were about a year and a half ago, and me and Pat were working hard to kind of put that together.
so he does
as
have
far
a
as
swing
the
at
technology
it
to
and
do it.
somewhat of a defensive shot at the same time.
I got me and Mickey talking at the same time here.
Yeah, he got, he shot a defensive shot there. And he tried for the 9 at the same time. And it worked out pretty well for him. I don't think Will can see the 1 ball, but he wants to opt to kick it and put it down behind these balls, leave the cue. Just kind of trade places, basically, the cue ball, and put it where the 1 ball's at. Send the 1 ball behind this 4 or 5 stack. Well, he hit it pretty good, but unfortunately left Mike where he can see the 1. But I don't think the 9 ball goes by the 8 anymore. Will almost made the 7. Hey, Randy, we appreciate you hanging around and watching with us. And Crazy Bob's got the headset off at the moment, but he'll see your post here soon. Well, I think Will can see the 1 ball, and he has an angle where he can kind of break up that 2 and 3 a little bit. But he'll be kind of hoping for a shot if he does break them up. You don't want to scratch, or you don't want to do that for sure. So now Mike gets the chance to try to break them up. Or, he could actually even carry him off that 2 into the 3. Looks like Mike's trying to break him open there. Oh, no, he ain't. He wanted to play the carom shot, but he rode a little too far, I believe. A lot too far. So now he's in a position where he's got to try to play something. Just tap the 2 ball, put the cue ball on the end rail. Will's going to tie some more stuff up. I'm sure Mike is trying to find the best safety here he can. Yeah, Jerry, it's Benton, Illinois, and we're right off Interstate 57. Pretty much smack dab in the middle of Marion, Illinois, and Mount Vernon, pretty close to Carbondale.
Oh, but if you see the reach, this video alone has had 300,000 people reach. So it's been on their page that they can click on it. We'll have over 1 million reach for this video. Probably about 100,000 views before the video's done, before all three videos done. We've had well over 1 million.
Mike opted for a safety, and he was rewarded. He hit it very well. Will's going to have to jump or kick here. I figure he'll probably opt for the jump so he can control the cue ball a little more and hope he can get it behind the 5-8 stack. Jerry Belovich, this name of this bar is the Brew 2. Be sure and like the On Cue Billiards page. We always post the tournaments on there as well, any tournaments we may be part of.
And how great is that? All right, let's get back in the mix here. Thanks a lot.
Oh yeah, that's what Mickey's bringing up. We're gonna be having to switch over the stream here on the next match, so I'm gonna go pull Pat off of the gambling machine. I didn't say that. Anyway, I'm going to grab him. After this match, we're going to go ahead and switch streams. Every 4 hours, Facebook makes us start a new stream. So we want you guys to get back on that stream, share it with share the next video 3 of this tournament, and take it from there.
Mike's looks to be in a pretty good position here to finish this rack out. I don't know if he's going to opt for the 4-7 combo or come down for the 4 and decide, but well, he opted for the 4 and decide. I guess it makes the set 5 ball a little tougher. I hit it a little harder than he wanted, but he'd rather be shooting this than his opponent. I'm sure of that. I mean, the good thing is he just has to roll this ball in. He don't have to do anything crazy to get a leave, and he's got a little bit of an angle. Players don't like this straight in shot from this angle, so he likes his little bit of angle he has. Folks, it looks like it's going to pretty much wrap it up here. We're going to get another stream started. It'll be named the same thing, but stream number 3. Make sure you find us on the OnCue page and tune back in with us. We got some more good matches coming up, so that closes that one out. Mike Frantz closes out with a 7-4 win. Folks, we'll be back soon. We're going to change the stream out and get back real soon with the next match.
Mickey, when people online at home or on their Facebook, can they see who's still left in the tournament?
Yeah, they can go to the live bracket. We have a pin. They can see the bracket.
Oh, so they can go there and see?
All right, next up on the table 1.